Hi everyone, welcome to watergoddesstarot. So the topic for today is report card from your spirit team. Now this reading is going to include why is your spirit team proud of you? Where are you in your healing journey right now? What do you need to work on? And what should be your next action? So this reading is complete guidance from your spirit team, okay? So you have three options in front of your screen, three images to choose from. I will show you the close-ups as well. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. You can pause the video, take your time and choose the image that you feel drawn to the most intuitively. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just get your report card from your spirit team. So for you we have Ganesha reversed, creativity, setting your course reversed, Pratyahara reversed, financial discipline, Tantra reversed, then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, and I'll place it here. A warrior woman that says, have you answered your deepest calling? Okay. So pile number 1, first let's just figure out as to why is your spirit team proud of you. Now your spirit team is proud of you because you have been very resilient and determined in spite of all the obstacles that have come your way. You have seen a lot of delays in your life. You have seen a lot of stagnancy in your life. You have been very determined and patient. And this might very well revolve around your career, but I just feel that the pace of your life in general has been slow, okay? But the way you've handled the delays, the way you've been so patient, the way you have had your faith in the universe, in your spirit team, is something that they are in awe of, okay? You are a fighter in the eyes of your spirit team, and your spirit team is very proud of the fact that you are somebody who doesn't give up easily. You have that attitude of never give up, okay? Another reason that your spirit team is proud of you is your creativity, okay? You express yourself via creativity. Even if you are going through a phase in your life that is not very pleasant, you express yourself by using your creativity. So you might be a writer, you might be a poet, you might be a content creator, you might be an artist, okay? So you might paint, you might cook. Creativity can be found in everything, okay? An artist is somebody who creates art, okay? And you are that person. You channelize your feelings and emotions and you express them by using your creativity. You could be a good dancer, you could be a singer. You might like to listen to music when you're very stressed. I'm just throwing random examples right now for you to understand as to what creativity is and how the definition of creativity is different for everyone. So just see how it fits your story, even if I'm not giving you the example that you're wanting to kind of hear at this point of time. But if it is crossing your mind, then fit this to your story. because your spirit team is very proud of the fact that you have handled rejections, you've handled delays, detours so maturely, so passionately, and in such a fluid way that they can't do anything but remove those obstacles from your life and help you in moving ahead in life. Okay? Now coming to the next part of the reading, that is, where are you in your healing journey? I just feel that you are still kind of in the middle of it. Okay? You are kind of swinging in two boats. There is a need for you to have that confidence, to take that leap of faith. You know what you're supposed to do. You know where you're supposed to go. But then you're not getting that push. You're not getting that kick. I'm not saying that you haven't done the work. You have. But you haven't reached your full potential yet. And for you to reach your full potential, it is very, very important for you to go all out. For you to use your creativity in a way that you're not seeking validation. For you to put yourself out there without thinking as to how will the world perceive you. Alright? Honestly, you are that kind of a person who is very distracted or who has a very short attention span. Maybe you scroll Instagram a lot, or maybe you are always on your phone. Maybe you find pleasure in eating junk food, or you consume content that you're not supposed to consume. There is a certain obsession that you're dealing with that kind of needs to end. Until and unless you understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, this loop is going to continue. For a lot of you, you are running from your own feelings and you are finding pleasure via different mediums. Now, this can be pleasure in the form of food, pleasure in the form of intimacy, pleasure in the form of consuming content that is 18 plus, or just, looking at explicit images, or spending a lot of time on social media, watching tons and tons of readings and stuff like that. There needs to be a balance in your life. Right now, that balance is lacking. You need to know as to what you're supposed to do to find yourself. Because you're so occupied and you're so busy in your everyday life, the connect that you should be having with you is something that is getting lost amidst all of this. So you need to bring awareness into your everyday life in a way that you are present in the moment. Right now, there's something that you're running away from. And for each one of you, it is different. But I just feel for 60% of you, it is something around you running away from feeling your feelings, or from feeling emotions, or being vulnerable in general. You're not very comfortable with vulnerability. And just to not feel the feelings and those emotions, you are looking for instant gratification at those places that are doing nothing but lowering your vibes. They're affecting your vibrations, in short. So where you are in your healing journey, you are running away in your healing journey. You're in the middle of it. You know what you're supposed to do, but you're not doing the right thing. You're not doing that thing that is right for you, that is right for your ascension, that is right for your progress. Okay? There is a lot of distraction in your life, pile number one, and you are choosing to distract yourself. This needs to stop. if you really want to come in that balance, this needs to stop. You need to be mindful as to how you're spending every minute of the day. You need to be very, very mindful. And I just want to ask you one thing. Why are you holding yourself back so much? I mean, why are you so scared to go in an unknown territory? It's fine. Nobody knows, what they're gonna get until and unless they step in. And that is what you're being asked over here to do. You're being asked to take that leap of faith. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, but you are choosing to not listen to your intuition because you find comfort in your everyday distractions. You're okay with however life is. You want to have big things in life. You want to achieve big things in life. But the kind of effort that is needed from your end, there is still some scope for you to give your all to yourself. If you really want to reach the level that you have always dreamt of, you need to come outside of your comfort zone. You need to stop sabotaging yourself. There's this tendency also, if something good happens to you, you're not able to digest that fact because you think it is going to be taken away from you. So you need to work on your mindset. You need to work on your emotions. You need to work on your energies. So where you are in your healing journey, you have made progress, but you're still struggling. You're still in two minds. And you have two options right now, either to go right or to go left. One is going to take you towards your ascension, and the other is going to pull you back in the energy where you came from in all these years. Okay? Now, the next that we are looking into is, what do you need to work on? Okay? So, I've already told you as to what you need to work on, but if I kind of again tap into the energies and look at the cards, then I would want to tell you that, see, this message is repeating itself. You need to work on your energies. You need to have a balanced approach to things. You're either way too masculine or way too feminine. But what you got to do is you need to find that balance between your feminine and your masculine energies, and you need to understand as to how you're supposed to operate. Okay? There is scope for healing. And I think your healing journey is around your heart chakra. Okay? There are high chances that a past heartbreak is affecting you even now. Or there's a past relationship that is affecting you. You have been in a very toxic environment and stuff like that. Or you feel that you're not lucky in love. There is something around you finding comfort in your shadows. Okay? So for some of you, you might have a lot of ego. You might have a lot of pride to yourself. And for others, you might be very needy in love. You might be seeking a lot of validation. But there is this need for you to not feel small. There is a need for you to work on your confidence, to work on your self-love, to work on accepting love in life. Also, you need to work on your finances, pile number 1. There has to be some kind of control when it comes to your spending habits, when it comes to you having a relationship with money. Money is not something that is evil. Let me tell you that. You are on this planet Earth because whatever you want requires money. So money is not evil. but how you deal with money is what is going to set the tone of your relationship with money. Treat money as just energy. Treat it as its currency. It's your energy, okay? I'm not saying that become reckless with money or become a spendthrift. All I'm saying is, for a lot of you, either you have a lack mindset when it comes to money, or you are very frivolous with money. Again, the balance is missing in your life. So you are that kind of a person, pile number one, who is, when you're angry, you're way too angry. When you're in love, you are all over the place. When you're sad, you're extremely emotional, okay? So all I'm saying is there's nothing wrong in kind of feeling your feelings intensely. It's good. It means that you are, kind of comfortable with yourself, because every human being will go through different kind of emotions. You cannot always be happy, you cannot always be sad. But what's wrong with you, or what your problem exactly is, that you are never ready to face your emotions. You're always running away from them. So you really need to kind of work on your relationship with your emotions and your relationship with money, for that matter. Stop undermining yourself. Stop thinking that this is not going to come to you because this is impossible. Nothing is impossible. It completely depends on your energies and your intentions. Okay? The universe is abundant. There is a lot of prosperity and abundance that is there in the bank account of universe, your spirit team, God, whatever you want to call it. Okay? But are you in the receiving energy? If you're not in the receiving energy, even if there is true love that you have been craving all your life and it's just there at your door, you're not going to let that person into your life because you are not in the receiving energy. Your spirit team can gift you with a wish fulfillment, but are you in the energy of receiving that wish fulfillment? You very well might just simply reject it because you think that you don't deserve it. But that is not what the case is. You deserve good things in life. But for you to actually receive them will happen when you start working on your mindset. When you start working on your energies. When you start working on your relationships with people and money and everything in general. When you stop looking for instant gratification, because that numbs your emotions. You numb your feelings. And I'm not just talking about love, I'm talking about all kinds of feelings over here, all kinds of emotions. So you need to work on this aspect of your life if you really want to achieve your dream life. Okay? And I would advise you, pile number one, to kind of, listen to subliminals, to listen to different kinds of frequencies that are going to help you in attracting more money into your life. But you need to be mindful of how you're treating money, how you're spending money. If you are looking forward to long-term stability, if you're looking forward to build a legacy for yourself, your foundation needs to be strong, right? So you need to work around this area the most. Now coming to the last bit, what should be your next action, okay? Now, your next action revolves around you taking action towards your dreams, towards your passion, towards what lights that fire inside of you. There is something in your life that you have been feeling a deep calling towards, especially around your career. But You're not answering the calling of your soul because you are intimidated by taking that leap of faith. Drop your shields. Have faith in yourself. Build your confidence up. Gas yourself up. Do whatever you can to kind of feel as if you deserve it. Because until and unless you feel that you deserve it, you're never going to get it. And then go all in, pile number 1. Just give it your all. So what if you will fail? Let me tell you, you're not going to fail. But if you're never going to try, I mean, you will never know as to how much potential you have and how talented you are. What you're doing right now is you're just sleeping on your talents. You have a lot of creativity to you. You are channeling that creativity beautifully. But why aren't you going all in? Why aren't you putting yourself out there? Why are you just in your shell? Why are you hiding? Why are you in your hermit mode? This is your time to go all out. This is your time for action. This is your time to kind of do everything that is there in your hands to build up your career, and then spend some time in silence where you're able to understand yourself, where you're able to talk to yourself, have a conversation with yourself, feel comfortable enough in having that dialogue with yourself. You don't need people for this, because it is very important for you to figure yourself out at this point of time. You are running away from doing that. So you need to focus on these 2 things the most. And when you kind of do this, multiple doors are going to open for you. You will see a sudden improvement in almost all areas of your life. So follow the calling of your soul. Let me tell you, pile number 1, the more you're yourself, the more you stop comparing your journey to that of somebody else, the happier you're going to be. For you to kind of spread your light, you need not be the most famous personality on the internet. You can very well be in your niche and still spread your light. I mean, you have self-worth issues, that I can vouch and tell you, that you are in that energy of not feeling enough, of not being enough. You don't feel worthy enough for you to receive love, for you to receive success. And until and unless, my love, you are going to feel worthy enough of these beautiful things, you are not going to attract that into your life. If you're always belittling yourself, the cycle is not going to change. So your next action revolves around you spreading your light without giving a F about how you're coming across to people. Till the time you're feeling good, you are on the right path. Come out of your comfort zone, pile number 1. It's enough. You have spent enough time in daydreaming, procrastinating, being in hermit mode, trying out 100 different things. You know what you want. You know how you're supposed to go about it. But you are not taking that leap of faith. The day you take that leap of faith, the universe will start working in your favor. Your spirit team is going to do everything possible in their hands to give you everything that you need. And they are kind of waiting with that treasure box of abundance, let me tell you that. But you got to be in the receiving energy. I hope you're understanding. I know I'm repeating myself, but I also know that I'm talking to somebody who needs reassurance. So here I am reassuring you. Okay? So this is what your entire report card is from your spirit team as to where you are in your healing journey and what they like about you and what should you be doing next. And I hope this helped you. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So let's just get your report card from your spirit team. So for you we have Buddha upright, surrender, the King of Scrolls reversed, Kapha upright, Buddhi upright, spirituality, Lalita Tripura Sundari. Then we have Pillar of Light, and the last card is Mintakan. Okay. So now this pile definitely belongs to people who are on the right path, who are on the path of spirituality, who are very ascended, who might be mentors, teachers, healers of some sort, or who have the potential to be one, a life coach, a tarot reader, a public speaker, a psychologist, and a lot more surrounding this only, okay? Because I feel I am dealing with somebody who is very aware, who's very woke, and is very well connected to their spirit team. You have a lot of psychic gifts to you, let me tell you that. You're very, very, very psychic. Now, coming to the first part of your reading, why is your spirit team proud of you? Your spirit team is proud of you because of the work that you've done on yourself. You are somebody who is very wise. You are somebody who is very sharp-minded, but you're very, very, very grounded, pile number 2, okay? The way you have ascended in your spiritual journey, the way you have progressed, the way you have learned each lesson, and the way you have been so receptive to the energy of your spirit team, to the lessons that they've been kind of teaching you all this while, is something that makes you the favorite of your spirit team, and also fills their heart with a lot of love and warmth, because you make them very, very proud. You are a student of life, pile number 2, and this is why your spirit team is proud of you. You know, you're very gifted and you're so damn aware, but still you're so humble about it. Even if you are a practitioner, okay, so for example, if you're a tarot reader, you're very humble about what you do. I mean, you're very grounded, yeah. You're very, very grounded, and you're a beautiful soul. There is not even an inch of pride or ego to your personality. I'm not saying that you're all love and light. No. You give it back when the need be. But your energy in general is very high vibrational. You're very woke, okay? Your spirit team is proud of you because you are not at all judgmental. I just feel I am talking to somebody who is a very good advisor. Whenever people around you are stuck or they are in any kind of problem, you are the first person they're going to call, and they are going to pour their heart out. And if you do this professionally, then the people around you, your clients and everything, I mean, people feel very, very comfortable with you. There's something about your energy that draws people in. Even if you're meeting somebody for the first time, you are going to make that person feel so damn comfortable. They are simply going to tell you their entire life story in the first meeting itself, and then they will go back and think as to why did they do it. But that is because you're magical. That is because of your energy. And that is because this is a part of your soul purpose. That is because of the beautiful spirit that you have, that you already are. You are a beautiful spirit, pile number 2. Your spirit team is proud of you because you're very pure. You're very, very pure, and I can just sense a lot of white light around you. You very well might have a pink aura. Okay? There is a lot of white light around you. You're very, very, very pure. And you're too good to be true, let me tell you that. For the world, okay? Let me correct it. For the world, you're too good to be true. But for your spirit team, you're somebody who's so pure and so beautiful that it just fills their heart with a lot of joy. I'm just getting that your spirit team loves you dearly, and they are very emotional when it comes to your healing journey, because you're somebody who's done a lot of work. I can definitely see that for you. Your spirit team is proud of you because of you mastering the art of surrendering. You are somebody who doesn't you don't mess with the universe. You don't mess with your spirit team. If there are certain delays that are happening, if there are certain redirections that are happening in your life, you accept things and situations as it is. You don't try to change them. You don't try to fight divine timing. You know that you have given your message to your spirit team, and you're so sure that you're going to get it when the time is right. And the way you trust your spirit team, they are very, very proud of you. You are that person who has a very strong bond with your spirit team, and that is why you're so abundant. That is why you get things so easily in your life. People around you might always be, wondering and evil-eyeing and questioning that why does he or she have the best of everything in life? How come they're so blessed? How come they're always smiling? Why are they so happy? How come their skin is so good? And how come they're just always looking a 10 on 10? That is because you have the blessings of your spirit team. That is because you have understood, you've not just understood, you have cracked the code to how the spirit world works, to how the universe works. And you are beautifully co-creating with the spirit world. And that is why your spirit team is proud of you, because you are not forcing anything in life. I'm not saying you are a perfectionist and you don't get affected. No, at the end of the day, you have emotions to you. You have your days. But the way you hold your ground, even on those days, is something that shows as to how much work you've done on yourself. There's a lot of control that you have over yourself. And that is why your spirit team is very, very, very proud of you. Okay? Now coming to the second part, where are you in your healing journey? You are exactly where you are supposed to be in your healing journey. And let me tell you, you are doing very, very, very well for yourself, pile number 2. This is definitely the pile that most healers are going to choose. I can vouch and say that. Even if you're not a professional healer, these are the qualities that you have. And this is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Okay, this is the path that you're meant to walk on, pile number 2. Sooner or later, you are going to realize, sooner or later, you are going to figure out about yourself. But your energies are magical. Your energies are completely at a different level altogether. You are a very, very, very ascended soul. You are an old soul. You are somebody who has a vintage heart. You have had many past lives and you have a lot of wisdom to yourself. Your energy is so calm, it is so grounded. You are at that place in your healing journey where you have healed enough to help others heal. That is why I said this is the pile that my healers are going to choose, and you are one of them. Healing is something that is an ongoing process. We are all always healing, but you are that person who's aware, who's grounded, who knows how things work, who is very, very connected to higher dimensions, to source, to your spirit team. As I said, you are somebody who is a student of life. No matter how much knowledge you gain, you will always be open to learning about new things, to exploring different ideas, to just working on something that is going to add another cap to your feather. You are in that phase of your life where you are meant to help people, pile number 2. I'll be very honest with you. I don't have a lot to say as to where you are in your healing journey. You are definitely at that place in your life where you are supposed to give your wisdom, where you are supposed to just have intellectual conversations with people and ignite something in them that is going to put them on the path of enlightenment, that is going to put them on the path that is going to take them closer to their soul purpose. You are in that phase of your healing journey where the more you're going to help people, the more you are going to feel complete and at peace with yourself. You are a nurturer, let me tell you. You have a lot of love to give. You are very, very, very comforting. Your energy is very peaceful, pile number 2. Okay? So you are in your healing journey at that phase where you're very peaceful with who you are, where you know who you are, where you're comfortable with your flaws, where you're comfortable with everything that you bring to the table, where you're very sure, very self-aware, and you're not on the lookout for people to tell you as to how good you are, because you already know your worth. And I think I'm just dealing with somebody who's a badass. Okay, you are very soft, very nurturing, very loving, but when the need be, you have some killer boundaries to yourself. And that is something that can be intimidating for those who are kind of low vibrational, but for those who understand, they are going to respect you and they are going to treat you like the king or the queen that you are. I mean, you are phenomenal. I am a fan, pile number 2, whosoever you are. Genuinely, a lot of love and respect. You are definitely on the right path, doing what you're supposed to do. This is what your life purpose is. This is what you're meant to do in this lifetime. And this is how you are going to spread your light. Okay? Now the next is, what do you need to work on? So for that we have spirituality and Lalita Tripura Sundari. See, let me be very honest. You're already working on whatever I'm going to say right now. All you got to add is a bit of self-love and a bit of your divine feminine energy. Okay, I could have used a different word for that, but try and understand that I cannot because of YouTube and stuff like that. You have to work with your sacral chakra. This will make more sense. Use your sacral chakra to attract whatever you want to attract in your life. Okay? Invest in yourself. Do things that make you feel your divine feminine energy. See how you can give pleasure to yourself. See how you can satisfy yourself. And I'm not talking in an explicit way right now, though that is also a way for you to manifest your dream life. But there are other ways around that where you can kind of, include activities that are going to make you feel good about yourself. Dress up for yourself, pamper yourself, take yourself out on dates, get ready for yourself, just do your makeup, do your hair, go for body massages. That is very, very important for you, because if you're a healer, there's a lot of stress that is going to be stored in your body and that needs to kind of release. So for that, go for body massages. That is important, and it is also going to help you in your spiritual journey. Work on your chakras, okay? Move your body, dance for yourself, wear clothes that are going to make you feel empowered, that are going to make you feel that you are divine, that are going to fill your sacral chakra with that energy that is going to help you manifest a stronger bond with your spirit team and also a lot of material abundance, okay? And also a lot of abundance and prosperity, okay? The more you feel good about yourself, about the activities that you're doing in your everyday life, the closer you are going to get to your spirit team. The more messages you're going to receive, the more easily you will be able to tap into your psychic gifts. Let me tell you that. You should work with carnelian and amethyst also. These crystals are going to help you out in your healing journey. If you already are doing that, that is good. But these are the two crystals that you can include in your everyday life. And I already feel that I'm talking to somebody who looks very good, who is very magnetic, and there are a lot of people that are crushing on you at this point of time. Now, one thing that I missed for you, pile number 2, when I was talking about as to where you are in your healing journey, I just noticed the card right now. Let me tell you one thing. There is a divine counterpart in your life, pile number 2, that you are in separation with at this point of time, okay? You are going to unite or reunite with this person when the time is right. All you got to do is surrender. And I know that for most of you, you're already aware about this person, okay? This is your person, whosoever you're thinking about. This is your person, but they are going to come into your life when they are ready, because you are far ahead in your healing journey than your person. Also, the more you're going to work on your healing journey, the more the universe is going to push this person to kind of, up their game if they really want to be in a union with you in this lifetime. And for most of you, this is a past life connection. I wouldn't want to label it like what exactly it is, but this is definitely a past life connection. Now, the last part is, what should be your next action? Your next action revolves around you just being yourself. Whatever you're doing right now, you're doing it absolutely correctly. If you are somebody who is not into the healing arts professionally, then you are being advised to kind of tap into what gifts you have, what is calling your soul. It is definitely going to be something around spirituality. Whatever modality you want to choose for yourself, however you want to channel these energies and messages that are waiting to, come to you via your spirit team, the choice is yours. But all you got to do is shine. All you got to do is just spread your message, is to just be yourself. Do the work that you're meant to do in this lifetime. For some of you, you might have very strong water placements in your chart, because I see a lot of water around you, or you are somebody who is very, very, very emotional. Okay, you might be very sensitive to energies. You're very, very sensitive in general. Also, my advice for you is to make sure, pile number 2, that your root chakra is balanced, because you are very watery in nature. Even if you don't have any placements, still you have a very dreamy nature to you. Okay, this is where you find your solace in. So sometimes it gets important for you to, ground your energies, come back on earth. We are on earth right now, because I feel you are that kind of a person who feels very misunderstood. And you are very misunderstood. You are a very misunderstood personality, and I can completely understand as to where you're coming from. But not everybody is meant to understand you any which way. So what your spirit team wants you to do next is to make sure that whenever you feel very flighty or overwhelmed, take this as a message that you're meant to ground your energies, and start doing those little things that are going to help you in kind of, grounding your energies, balancing your root chakra, and working with Mother Earth. You can just go for a retreat or spiritual retreat, or just take a walk in a park, or go to a forest, hug a tree, walk barefoot on the grass. I mean, there are so many things that you can do to balance out your root chakra. So your next action should revolve around you keeping a close eye on your chakras and making sure that your foundation is strong, your base is balanced. Okay, and yeah, just keep doing things that are bringing you joy. Keep doing things, keep choosing to do things that fill your soul with a lot of happiness and light, because the more you're going to do things that you enjoy, the more grounded you're going to feel on this planet. Because sometimes you just feel that, nobody understands me, nobody gets me. I am really on the lookout for someone to understand me for once. I'm here talking to people, listening to people, but I don't have anybody who can actually listen to me. Then you got to understand that your spirit team is there. They are there. All you got to do is just communicate with them. Find a way of communicating with them. Create your own way of communicating with them. And they will show you signs that they are present. They will show you signs, and they will give you a lot of answers as well. All you got to do is just find a way of connecting with your spirit team. And for everybody, it is going to be different. And yes, pile number 2, all you got to do is just, again, I would say you got to shine your light. This is your mission on planet Earth. And without you, your spirit team is incomplete. Let me tell you that. Because you are the medium that they are using for kind of spreading knowledge, for kind of you spreading your wisdom, for kind of you helping people just ascend, for you to kind of help people heal, for you to put people on the right path. So you are playing a very important role on this planet. Do not think that you're small, or do not think that you don't matter, because you really do matter. Your next action revolves around you just being yourself. And I know that you take pride in your authenticity. You're somebody who is very authentic, and you're very fond of yourself. All of this I can definitely sense from your energy. So all I got to say is, whatever you're doing it absolutely a 10 on 10. You're absolutely on the right path. Just keep doing more of it, because the more you do, the more you're going to raise your vibrations. The more you're going to raise the vibrations of the planet, the more you are going to come closer to fulfilling your purpose on planet Earth, your mission on planet Earth. All right, so this is what I have for you, pile number 2. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So let's just find out as to what is inside your report card from your spirit team. So for you, we have Krishna upright. Then we have moderation, Archangel Raphael, Manipura, health, Svatya reversed. Then we have the crumbling and don't dim to fit in. All right. So pile number 3, why is your spirit team proud of you? Your spirit team is proud of you because you have a lot of love to give. You are somebody who is made of love. Okay. So if I ask you who you are, you're going to tell me that I am a beam of love. And that is who you really are. You are so loving, you're so full of love that your spirit guides feel sometimes very overwhelmed and very, I'm just getting this energy of somebody telling me that, whenever I look at pile number 3, my heart I just feel like my heart is full. Look at them. They're so loving, they're so caring, they've got so much of softness to them in spite of them being in such a harsh world, in spite of them going through so much in their life. So you are that person who is very loving, pile number 3. I don't know why, but I can sense some sadness too in your energy, something around your heart chakra or something. Maybe you've been hurt a lot, or maybe people are not able to understand you that well, or people might have taken advantage of the love that you give, and this might have led to you closing your heart chakra. But I don't know. I think I'm talking to an overgiver. I don't know why, but I just feel you're not a giver, but you are an overgiver, or you have been an overgiver, which has changed now because we've got the card of moderation also, and that too denotes as to why your spirit guides are proud of you. So maybe they are proud of you for the fact that now you don't overgive. Now maybe you have boundaries, and even though you felt a lot of hurt in the past, even though people have broken your heart in the past, you have kind of understood what healthy boundaries are, and now you operate from those healthy boundaries, or at least you're trying to kind of, have that balance between you being a giver and you just overextending yourself. Your spirit team is proud of you because of the blind faith that you have in your spirit team. For some of you, if you are religious, then it is the way you trust God. If you're somebody who believes in God, for that matter, because a lot of people don't. Personally, I do. But if you're somebody who doesn't, then I definitely respect you. But all I'm trying to say over here is, if you believe in God, okay, then the way you trust God, the way you kind of, fall back on God is something that makes your spirit team feel so proud. I mean, you have blind faith in your spirit team, in God. And I mean, there is a beautiful bond that you share. There is friendship, there's respect, there is trust, there's love, there's compassion. There is this beautiful energy that is blossoming between you and your spirit team. And you know that everything that you want in life is going to come to you, because I think you're somebody who communicates with your spirit team as well. You have your own banter, or you have your own way of communicating and receiving messages and stuff like that, but it's a cycle that goes on. And your spirit team is proud of you because you pray, because you trust them, because you do rituals, you have faith. You are somebody who has a lot of faith. You're very hopeful in general. And that is why your spirit team is proud of you. Your spirit team is also proud of you because there are certain things that you used to do in excess in your life. For everyone, it is going to be different. For some of you, it might be something around food, something around 𝑠.x, something around intimacy, something around you being obsessed with you drinking way too much and stuff like that. I mean, there is some kind of balance that has been restored into your life. And your spirit guides are proud of you because you are making a conscious effort to bring this change into your life. That is kind of pushing you closer to your spirit team as well. I think you are just evolving and you are in the middle of your journey of kind of, walking down the right path. And because of your effort, your spirit team is very proud of you. Because the amount of effort that you're putting in is something that is coming from your heart. It is not something that someone is imposing on you. It is something that you're feeling drawn to at this point of time. Now coming to the part as to where you are in your healing journey. Now there's a very beautiful energy around your heart chakra, okay? You have worked on your heart chakra and I think you're just regaining your senses at this point of time. So if you ask me as to where exactly you are, I would say that you are kind of swinging in two boats right now. You are in a very back and forth kind of an energy because you have done the work, but there are days when you forget that you've done the work. So what exactly you've done is you have spent time in solitude. Now you know who you are. Now you know what exactly you want. At this point, you are kind of working to rebuild yourself, okay? You are regaining the energy and the strength to fight your demons. So you are on your journey to heal yourself and to make a conscious effort to heal yourself. And this is what I like the most about you, pile number 3, that you are doing it very consciously. You might get just, dismayed, or you swing here and there in between. That is fine. But over here, you are coming out of that phase of you feeling stuck. You are coming out of that phase where you're feeling helpless. Why? Because now you are taking the reins of your life in your own hands and you are in that zone of, let me just do it. I will do it. This is the time for me to act. And that is what you're all about at this point of time. You might be feeling very passionate and very kind of, determined to achieve your goals, to just achieve something in life that is going to give you a kick. You are working hard and you are being patient equally, because you know it is not going to happen overnight. You know it requires you to put in the effort, and you are doing your job and you are doing it pretty well. Okay? Where you are in your healing journey is you are kind of learning to not depend on the validation of others, to not people please, because you have been a people pleaser in the past. You have been an overgiver in the past, and you are coming out of this energy. So I cannot really say that you are far ahead in your healing journey, but the fact that you're trying and you're aware of it is something that is a very beautiful place to be in. It is a very beautiful place to be in because you're doing it consciously. And I think your spirit team is proud even of this fact as well, that you have started to make conscious efforts in your life, which you didn't back then. You are working and walking towards where you're meant to go. You have started to give up on people. You are leaving people behind. If you have lost on a lot of people and old friendships and relationships, if you have, kind of broken up with somebody, or people are just walking out of your life out of nowhere, or if you're planning to leave people behind, then that is only because your vibration is rising, and these people cannot continue on your journey because they are not at your vibration. When you were low vibrational, they were with you because they are low vibrational. And now when you're moving towards light, you are going to lose out on a lot of people because you're meant to be with people who have a lot of light to them, who are high vibrational, because that is where you are moving towards. So right now, you are actually on a journey. You are just walking down the path that is going to bring you fulfillment, that is going to bring you peace, that is going to bring you true love, that is going to bring you closer to what you're supposed to do in this lifetime. All right? And I also feel that you are in that phase of your life when you've started to understand what your needs are, what your wants are. So you are definitely in this beautiful energy of figuring yourself out, of becoming self-aware, of kind of waking up from your slumber. So you are in a very sensitive yet extremely beautiful phase of life where so many revelations are going to take place in your life that sometimes it might become overwhelming. But if you are grounded, it is going to be a beautiful journey because you are going to understand a lot about yourself and a lot about the people around you. A lot of layers are going to get peeled. It might not be easy. I mean, it is not going to be easy. But if you are on this path, then know that you're supported by a spirit team. Otherwise, you won't have been where you are right now. All right? Coming to what you need to work on. You need to work on your health. You need to take care of your physical health. You need to take care of your mental health. I think you are somebody who takes care of your physical health, but when it comes to your mental health, you're not very conscious. So over here, you need to make this switch. You need to make this change. Come out of your head. There's a need for you to balance your root chakra, okay? Root chakra has been kind of constant in all the three piles, but I think you have an overactive crown chakra, okay? And you are somebody who is on the lookout for stability in life. And there are very high chances that you are on the lookout for financial stability. Maybe you want to be the provider, regardless of your gender, okay? Maybe you feel that now is the time that I should be making my own money, or I should have this and this when it comes to my materialistic needs. And there is this unstable foundation that you're feeling that is kind of shaking right now. that is giving you a lot of stress, that is giving you sleepless nights. But what you got to understand is, if you are stressed, if you're overwhelmed all the time, if you are just procrastinating in your head, thinking about certain things as to how things are not working out for you, that is not going to provide you with the stability. What is going to provide you with the stability that you are seeking is you taking legit action in your life. And if you are already taking actions, which I know that you are, but then you're on the right path. You got to trust your spirit team in this case. If there are certain delays, detours, redirections that are happening, pile number 3, always trust that it is happening for you. And I know it is easier said than done, but trust me, I have been through it. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? I'm not anybody that is unreal. Okay? I am as real as you are. If I can restore my faith or kind of trust the universe, you can too. Because this is what is kind of giving you a lot of stress as to what will happen, when will I have it. You got to be in the energy of you already having it. Even if you don't have it, you have to act like you have it. The day you start acting like you have it, trust me, you're going to have it. You need to work with positive affirmations, okay? You need to work with how you talk to yourself. You need to work with the words that you use while you're communicating. You need a gratitude journal. You need to write what you're grateful for every night before you go to sleep. Write at least 5 things that you're grateful for, and you need not be writing things that you already have. You can be even grateful for what you're seeking and you don't have. So for example, if you want to be a millionaire, so you can just start writing that I'm grateful for being the first millionaire in my family. If you are seeking better physical and mental health, you can write I'm extremely grateful for being in good physical and mental health. And right now you should be working with affirmations that start with I am, and once your balance is restored in your root chakra, then you can work with other affirmations that target different chakras. But right now you got to start from the bottom. So first work with I am affirmations, then you can take that step ahead and go with I create, I feel, I see, I understand. This is going to target all the 7 chakras, okay? But right now what you got to take from this reading is to write about 5 things that you're grateful for, starting with I am. Look in the mirror, talk to yourself. I'm just throwing random examples at you. Whatever you want in your life, just work with these affirmations and you are going to see a lot of difference, okay? Now another thing that you need to work on, see, I told you that you are kind of swinging in 2 boats where you're going very back and forth with your energy, okay? So where you are in your healing journey, I said you know who you are. Now when I'm tapping into what you need to work on, maybe you are that kind of a person who knows who you are, but then there are days where you start questioning yourself. Maybe you have imposter syndrome, or you have this habit of just sabotaging yourself and stuff like that. There is this energy of you going back and forth with you moving ahead in your healing journey, and this is what you kind of need to work on. You need to spend some time with yourself, pile number 3, and just spend that time figuring yourself out. And you don't have to do an entire research on who you are as a person. Just start journaling, start talking to yourself, start spending time in silence, and it is my guarantee that you'll start getting your answers. Okay? Do not run away from spending quality time with yourself. And I think writing is going to help you out a lot when it comes to you actually not going back and forth. Writing will help a lot. Journal. Make a gratitude list. Use affirmations. all of it is going to have a very positive, all of it is going to bring a very positive shift into your life. Okay? And if you like to, dance, if you like to chant, if you like to kind of just be in nature, go to the beach, go to the mountains and stuff like that, do more of that. If you like to meditate, very well, very nice. If you like to kind of, listen to subliminals, do that. Listen to guided meditations. Just listen to meditations that you can, just turn on while you're going to sleep. That too is going to help you out. There is a lot of content that is available on YouTube. Now, how you're going to use it to your advantage is up to you, all right? But there is a lot of material that is available to you free of cost. Make the most of it. That is what your spirit team wants you to work on. Your last message is to what action your spirit team wants you to take. Then you're still holding on to your past, okay? This could be a past person, past heartbreak, there is a habit of yours and stuff like that. Again, there is this back and forth energy to your reading that has been constant since the time I've started your reading. Your spirit team wants you to stop clinging on to things, people and situations that are meant to crumble down. Let it go. Let things go. Let people leave your life. Let whatever you're losing at this point of time, it is not a loss. That is what they want you to know. It is happening for you. But when you try to cling to it, when you try to hold things that are just leaving your life, you are kind of repeating the same cycle. You are kind of forcing your spirit team and the universe to put you from where you started. And then it is going to be a painful journey, and it is going to be a vicious circle that you're going to be a part of, and you are going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel very depleted, anxious and sad about it, that it's been so many years. My life is just the same. I've been struggling, I've been doing every single thing, but still my life is not progressing, or I'm not moving ahead. Rather, I'm just taking 10 steps backwards. But no, this is not what is happening. What's actually happening is a reaction to your action. You are not letting things leave your life. And by things, it can be situations, it can be careers, it can be people in your family, it can be just your relationship with your ex, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever the case is. You have to leave your past behind and put an end to it and just come out of it, so that you can have a new beginning that is waiting for you for a really long time, that has been waiting for you for a really long time. Again, don't dim to fit in. This message also talks about you going back and forth. You are going through this imposter syndrome, let me tell you that. Be easy with yourself, be gentle with yourself, pile number 3. Do not over pressurize yourself to just be there. Learn to be in the moment, because whatever is meant for you is anyway going to come. It is anyway going to come your way. It might just kind of not come in the time frame that you are expecting it to, but sooner or later, if anything's meant for you, you will get it. And you'll only get it when the time is right. So whatever delays are happening, whatever is happening in your life, let it happen. Learn to embrace it. And stop dimming your light to fit in. Why are you playing small when you are somebody who's meant to be in the limelight, when you're somebody who's meant to be just there? You are meant to be at that place in your life where people are going to look up to you. Then why are you playing small? Why are you not showcasing what you got? Why are you worried about how people are going to judge you? Let them. People anyway don't have any work. And people who are jobless, people who are idle, who don't have anything in their life, they are the only ones who are going to judge you for what you do. Because people who are actually constructive don't have a lot of time to think about other people, because they're very much focused on their success. They're very much focused on what they are supposed to do in their life so that they can fulfill their dreams. You will only notice people who have nothing to do coming and passing judgments. So surround yourself with people who are a vibrational match to you. Don't surround yourself with people who are going to kind of, bring you down every single time. And even if they do, once you kind of show the world that you don't give a F, trust me, everybody will take a back seat. People are not very happy with confident people in their life. But you got to be confident for yourself, because this is your life. You're not here to live life for others. You're here to live life for yourself and do things that make you happy. Do things that satisfy that creative streak in you. And simply do things that you're meant to do in this lifetime. You have a soul purpose. Figure that out. Work towards it. If you want to sing, sing. Who cares if nobody likes it? Or who cares if people think that you're not going to sum up to anything in life? You're not doing it for others. You're doing it for yourself. Do not seek validation outside of yourself. And I know it is difficult, but you got to build it up. It will take time. You got to build it up, but you need to practice it every single day. And the more you practice it, the more confident you're going to become. The more you practice these positive affirmations, the way you talk to yourself, you will stop getting bothered by any Tom, Dick and Harry, or who thinks what about you, or how will somebody perceive me? What are they thinking about me? Was I rude to them? Why did I say so? Blah, blah, blah. Stop it. Stop it. Do not give importance to people who don't even deserve a second of your life. And just shine on. I want you to just blind people. I don't care. What you got to do is you got to act in your power. That is what your next action is all about. Just go all out. And this is what your spirit team wants you to know. Now, before I end your reading, let me tell you that the camera fell down, and I am taking this as a sign from your spirit team that the moment you come out of your past and embrace your authenticity, embrace who you are for real, you are going to create a lot of noise, and you're going to reach milestones, and you might even end up becoming extremely successful. I mean, you're going to get beyond your imagination is what I'd like to end this with. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. If you liked your reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!